first game of the season.
Exactly.
Tell me in like 30 seconds and it's ready.
Okay.
Car's just searching anywhere for someone to pass to. It's hard. It looks like everyone's just a man on man right now, so
Yeah.
everyone's just very tight.
Oh, what a ball through by 17.
Not offsides.
Oh!
And a goal for Santa Fe Christian. That's number 13, who'll be Mac DePfeiffer. Max, excuse me, I can totally read. Max DePfeiffer. I've heard a lot about him,
Yeah.
honestly.
I believe he's a sophomore.
He is a sophomore, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Tall dude. He's got some cool kicks on right now, actually. See
Yeah.
him brand new.
Very bright. You can see him from a mile away.
Yeah, shout out to his dad, Mr. DePfeiffer. He is our CFO of Santa Fe. Very exciting. And I believe he's here watching somewhere, so if you watch this back later, SFCTV says hi to you, and your son is very awesome. Let's hope we knock another one in, just to be safe. A little tip by Jacob Bertinoli.
Did you guys happen to see that assist?
I believe it was number 17 that had the assist.
Which would be Bradley Ganeri.
Yeah, that was a great ball through.
It was a beautiful ball.
Oh, another ball through.
Ball still in play. Knocked over Isaac Harrell. Back in the possession of Christian. It's got to be hard going into a game knowing you're a man down
Right.
and knowing, I don't know if viewers or whoever's watching right now, but the boys actually won Coastal League. I believe it was, I wonder if it was last year. I think it was last year, maybe the year before. And so they have a little reputation behind the name. Wow, that was a great ball.
Beautiful.
Anyway,
Another
but
great opportunity there.
Yeah, Lou.
Exactly.
Good ball, bud.
But yeah, like mentally saying like, how do you feel like going into a game knowing you're a man down? I haven't played a game a man down,
Yeah.
I would say, in a really long time. I actually can't think of a time I've played a man down
Yeah.
unless someone got injured or something like that. But otherwise, I couldn't even imagine like,
That would be really hard, especially to know that you're not going to get any chance to rest.
right.
You know, you're going to have to be in the whole entire game and with the man down. That
Right.
would really not be fun.
No.
Yeah.
Let's hope they're in good condition at the
Yeah.
moment.
Good fitness.
Ball's being tracked down by Kars. Be a pass back to the goalie, Costa Calamares.
Switched around.
I had to give Costa some advice about his jersey because he was, he hasn't, I don't believe Costa hasn't played in a very long time.
Right.
He's one of the many seniors that kind of just joined for fun as like a last year kind of thing with your buddies. And I was talking to him in my AP Lit class, and he was like, Wes, what jersey do I wear? Because, I have a black, I have a gray, I have this gross neon greenish yellow color, because I don't want to, have to, match. I don't know which color to wear. And I was like, honestly, just go with the gross neon whatever color.
Yeah, you have to own
because-
it. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, that looked like a bad collision there.
That did.
Top of the box, Max DePfeiffer, and was that number 5 or was that his friend next to him, 17? I mean, they look like they hit heads together. Did you see that? Or
Yeah, it was kind of hard to see. It was a big collision. This game's getting more and more aggressive.
yeah, that's always a big, big danger. I mean, I know for us, for my club team, one of our biggest concerns is just when we're playing a man down, it always seems that someone gets hurt because we're trying so
Right.
hard. We're putting 110% into everything.
The fatigue.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you just get frustrated, and then you do like really silly things.
Right.
And you're not thinking things through.
Okay, so we just heard that they now have 11 players, which is good for them. For Christian.
Isaac Harrell gets the ball. Awesome. Number 6 looks like. Is that Jamil? Wow. Senior Jamil just got a goal. He hasn't played soccer, and I heard him say 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah, so Isaac Harrell went in with that ball, took a shot, goalie blocked it.
He followed it in, yeah.
Yep. That's good for these boys.
Right. 2-0 early.
Yep.
It's 2-0.
I feel like the best part about being up so early is you can start putting in, you know, some of these players who aren't as experienced or some of the younger kids,
Right.
and have like people like Mackay in the back, because you know that you still have a good defense, but you can still try other kids out in different positions and just try new
Right.
things out. It is the first game of the season, and we have some good competition coming up. I know we play Orange Glen in a few weeks, or somewhere in January, I believe. And so that's going to be one of our harder games. And I think if this coach wants to start, you know, changing people out and trying them in new positions, that he can really find a solid group of kids for his roster.
Yeah. It's good to experiment with different players and see where they fit in
It
best.
is, yeah.
And what their best qualities are in each position. Yeah.
Now, I haven't seen one ball go past Mackay.
Yeah.
Like every ball, even if it's in the
Brick
air,
wall.
yeah, or if it's, you know, a bad pass back to him, he can just control that, get it down on his feet, and like keep a level head and find feet, or even pass it up, and find someone up top to make that through run. And
He definitely is controlling the game and
Yeah.
kind of setting the tone for everybody.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I can definitely see why he's one of the captains.
Yes.
He started on defense as a freshman.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, Mackay's been playing soccer for as long as I know him, so I've known him since 4th grade, I believe. We went to middle school together, and Sneeze Country Day, shout out. He dominated there because that was more of like a artsy school, but he's always been a great player. And I believe now he's playing on the Surf ECNL team, so.
Yes.
Isaac Harrell in with that move. Ball sent over by Jamil. Now they got a big old crowd. They got all their buddies in the back, so a little bit more pressure now that
Yeah.
they got a big group watching.
Lots of people lining up around the field.
That was a great move by Isaac Harrell. He is definitely. I've been talking to him. I've like seen his soccer journey, all that, but he's been on some great teams, and I know that like he's going to be one of these players that are going to stand out this year.
I have another, if you want to talk, I have another headset. Okay, let me know.
That's a lot of pressure.
We don't know what we're doing, so. Like, I don't know how to start the conversation. Just wait, I'm going to talk about like the person that's not actually. Yeah.
Something else really interesting is that Kars, who is number 16 out there, playing as center back, I believe on his club soccer team, he's actually a goalkeeper. Is that right?
He is, yes.
Yeah.
And he's a great goalkeeper, actually.
Right. He's very good, and that's really, really cool that he can play field positions as well.
Mm-hmm.
Another opportunity there. But yeah, he that's really cool that he can be a goalie as well as a center back and still look like a field player out there and fit in perfectly fine.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, it's still really important, even though goalkeepers, like, everyone knows they're good with their hands, they're all this stuff, but it's still important for them to have good footwork. We have a corner kick. Luke Soha taking it. Got a nice curve in there. Oh, unfortunately missed by Jacob Sue, number 29.
Barely.
He got that back foot on it and it just hit kind of wrong. That was a great corner taken by Luke Soha. Hopefully, if they get another chance, he can get another one. Goal kick by Christian. Back in possession of Santa Fe. Goalie collects the ball in the back. Let's not start this. You know, I'm not going to lie. I don't think this goalie is a goalie, to be honest.
Yeah, the ball's been in our possession for most of the game. I don't know if they've had a single opportunity. Have they? A single shot?
I don't think so, no. I mean, it hasn't gotten through our back line.
Right. And if it has, it's been in our possession.
Correct,
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ourselves reorganize. Ball sent up by Mackay in hopes to get it to Jamil. Unfortunately, didn't make it all the way. You know, it looks to me that they have some young kids on their team.
Yeah.
Like, I see, like, kids who probably freshmen, sophomores. I wonder if their team last year, you know, lost a few players.
In a rebuilding stage,
right.
Yeah.
Which is what's happening to a lot of teams this year and will be next year. Great ball by Mackay Bruce.
Oh, just about gets there. Oh.
Little collision with Jacob Sue and the Christian goalkeeper. Oh, seems like the ref is telling all these students who are standing behind the goal that then they need to be on the side of the field. A little distracting for everyone. You can see everyone kind of dispersing a little bit. That's funny.
It's good that there's a lot of people out to support, though.
Yes. I agree. I feel like that's a little bit of a... Like, you don't really... I don't know.
It's good motivation for the team.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, we gotta do good now.
Good. Is Max playing center? The Pfeiffer?
I think so. I think he's playing holding.
Okay.
Holding man, yeah. He's doing really well there.
He is doing very well.
Creating a lot of space for all the other players.
You know, it's always interesting going into high school because a lot of these players aren't playing the same position that they are,
right,
or that they would be in their club team.
Right, because of what's needed on this team specifically.
Exactly.
Like Kars, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a great example of that.
Playing the ball back to the goalkeeper, starting things over again.
Not a lot going on, to be honest. I feel like the energy's kind of died down just a tad.
Oh.
Of course, as I say that, the ball gets sent up, and we got a nice run
Oh.
towards goal. A little bit of an awkward chip.
Oh, what a ball.
That was a great ball.
Oh! Bounced off the bottom of the crossbar.
Oh, and he is in complete disbelief.
That would have been, oh my gosh.
Like I said it
amazing
before.
shot.
Jacob Stu has an amazing
does.
foot. I mean,
A great shot, wow.
He wasn't even facing the goal. He was off balanced, and it looked like he was using like the inside of his foot. He just
Went
knocked
right
that.
over the goalie's head. Oh my gosh.
Well,
that would have been
yeah,
amazing.
goalie was. He obviously could tell that the goalie was out of position.
Right.
He timed that very well.
Yes.
That's a great skill to have. A lot of people don't think about that. It's just, oh, I want to shoot, not where's the goalie, how far out are they, where
The
are they on their
timing,
line.
yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
As a goalie, that's like this one of the,
Right.
the scariest
I don't
things.
want people to know how to do those things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't want. Yeah. I don't want them
Maybe
to
I
know
should
any of
stop
that.
talking about that.
Yeah.
right
maybe
now.
maybe we should stop talking about that. Okay. Anyway, back to the field players.
Switching the field again.
We're exposing ourselves.
I know. Can't tell them our secret.
No. Definitely some Bishops players
Yeah.
listening in
Tuning
right now.
Taking notes.
Yeah, some charter girls. He wants it so bad after that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm guessing it was an offsides.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I don't know how that was offsides though.
Yeah,
it
I
looks
don't,
like there's
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of people.
Maybe
back.
it's just our angle, but it's
Yeah.
definitely, I did not see a man offsides there.
right. Mm.
Ball collected by Santa Fe again.
Looks like we're winning a lot of the 50-50s.
Yep. Uh-oh, this could be danger. Hopefully not. It's got a
Kind of cornering him over there.
Yep, got a 2-on-1, sending him towards the corner. Oh, makes a move. Definitely not the best time to make a move like that.
And he's the goalie too.
Right. Yeah, the other team had the ball down at the corner. He looked like he tried to do like a Maradona, something like that. I'm like,
Yeah.
maybe find feet, find someone else instead of
Looks like he's
trying to
telling
do a
everyone
little
to
trick.
spread out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a throw in for Santa Fe. You know, the worst part about being blind is like not being able to see the numbers across the field. So I'm up here and I just can't see who has the ball. So I'm hoping, Emma, you're gonna help me out with that.
I'm no better than you.
Oh.
I'm doing my best out here, but
I'm
it's a little
glad.
far away when it's on the left side.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm glad that we're the ones to do this.
I know.
Maybe next time we'll bring some.
Need some binoculars.
Yeah.
A telescope.
That would be nice. Yeah. Just get our phones and we can like zoom
Zoom
in or
in.
something like that. We'll be better prepared next time, guys.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Sorry
About that.
for the inconvenience.
I was like, where are you going with this? Like, what do I say? You're like, yeah, this is I was like, this is so. You're like, oh.
We've only had like what, one sub so far? No, two,
I
because
think
Brady came
two.
out as well.
Do you know how many subs are allowed, or is there even a rule about that?
That's a great question. I think it changes for high school and club. I know
Right.
club you can have as many as you want, right?
Yeah.
I think high school you can only have like what, 3?
Maybe
Four?
3 or 4. Yeah, that
Yeah.
definitely changes things up because it looks like we have a lot of subs on our side.
Yeah. Maybe with the half we'll see some new players in.
Yeah. Oh, ball won by number 8. Oh, oh.
That would have felt so good going against.
hit first time by Max DePfeiffer again. DePfeiffer.
DePfeiffer.
Sorry. DePfeiffer.
Guys, I'm going to tell you, it's pretty hard to, look at this list. And we got a list in front of us of all of the people on this
There's
team.
some complicated names here.
There is.
Seriously.
Yep. If we're not playing in 6 years, I don't know. Jamil I think he's fooling people. I don't know if he's telling the
I
truth there.
know.
Maybe he's doing some private training on the side, or
Seriously, he is showing up.
he is. And that's half. Was that 30 minutes? Huh. Are we only doing 30 minutes for? Probably. I believe so. Yeah, 30-minute halves. And what? It's 2-0 Eagles.
It's a great start, especially for our first game.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that the other team doesn't have any subs, though.
Yeah. I feel like once you get to a certain point where you're winning and you're playing against a team who's tired and they're just kind of done, it's not really as fun.
Right.
I mean, everyone's had that moment when they're just playing against a team that they're just completely dominating.
Yes.
And you're like, okay, now we're just going to play some possession or do whatever your coach really wants you to.
I wonder if they'll put in some new players to kind of let people experiment at different positions and see how they do, especially since we're up.
I hope that they do. Because I know I've talked to Makai, and I know he said that everyone has their own strengths here, which is a really good thing to have. Like, everyone brings something different to the table.
Right.
And so maybe changing it up, we can, bring something new to this game.
Yeah.
Speaking of new, we have a new coach for the boys' teams. I believe his name is Billy Cook. Philip Wolf, who I believe is the men's soccer coach at Point Loma. He left, and now his assistant coach at Point Loma is Billy Cook.
Wow.
I don't know, we have some sort of affiliation with Point Loma, but the women's soccer team is our assistant coach, Tanner Wolf.
Yeah.
Love him to death. Shout out to you, Tanner. Not
Hey,
that you're
Tanner.
watching, but
I'll make him watch.
Okay.
I'll tell him to watch.
all right.
That is really crazy, all those connections.
Yeah, I wonder when that started, because I know a few years ago when it had nothing to do with Point Loma. But we even had, I believe 2 years ago, this was right before COVID, we had a Point Loma, he was either the goalkeeper for the Point Loma men's team or he was the trainer, either one, but he was training the girls and boys goalkeepers for Santa Fe's team. It was really fun. I'm not going to lie, it was hard.
I didn't know that. That's really interesting.
Yeah, we only did
Wow.
it for like a few months, but he would come in the mornings. We'd have practice at like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Jeez.
And while everyone else, all the field players were doing their own thing, he would take goalkeepers and we would do our own warm-ups and
Oh
different
my
drills and stuff
gosh.
like that.
Would love to have that now. Oh my
I
gosh.
think we should get him back.
We should.
His name was like Nigel or something like that. Shout out to you,
Nigel, if you're
Nigel,
watching.
if your name is Nigel. But yeah, I think that'd be really valuable, just because we got some inexperienced goalkeepers. Not us.
Yeah. I need some training.
Yeah,
guys.
me too. We got a little show behind the goal going on right now. I don't know who's.
Looks like Jacob Albrecht is in goal.
Yep. Love him.
Makes the goal look really small.
Are we allowed to say that? Sure. We already did.
Too late.
Yeah.
In a good way.
Now, if you were the coach for Santa Fe right now, what would you be saying to your team?
Right now, I would say that we're doing a really good job keeping possession and switching the field and just making the other team move a lot and making them work to defend rather than just keeping the ball in one place.
Mm-hmm.
And we're doing a very good job of finding the open through ball as Mackay has done many times, playing
Right.
the open through ball and just having kind of a race to see who can get there first, and that's proven to be a good strategy for us, as that was the way we got one of our goals, I think.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. So just kind of keep up what we're doing. I don't have a lot of critiques for how we've been playing so far.
Mhm. What about for Christian?
For Christian, oh man, I would say when you first get possession, to just keep the ball and just kind of settle down, and you don't have to go forward right away. You can just kind of try and move the ball around the field back and forth, transitional, rather than trying to force the ball forward and then lose it.
Right. Would you say for this team it's better for them just to play defense right now, or would you rather have a man step up and, you know, push higher up so we can catch our team,
Yeah.
Santa Fe, off sides?
I mean, I would say go for it. I would say keep someone up front. Yeah, try and get that goal. I wouldn't say that you'd want to just like settle and accept the defeat, if
Right,
that makes
no,
sense. I'd want to kind of fight for it, see if we can get an
I agree.
opportunity, see if they can catch us off guard. But that
Right.
would be really hard to do, especially with our two center backs, Carson and Mackay.
Right.
They're very strong.
They
very
are,
strong
yeah.
together.
I mean, this game really isn't over. Even though they're down by
Right.
2, it's
2-0 is one of the worst. That's like the worst way. Not the
Yeah.
worst way, but it's a tough way to end the half because, you know, things can change so quickly, especially
quickly,
with
yeah.
2 goals.
Yeah.
But we have been dominating, so.
We have, yeah, I would say like what, 95%, maybe
Right.
maybe even
Right.
more in possession.
Yeah, and we've had all of the chances. I don't know if Christian's had a clear shot on goal quite yet,
Mhm.
but yeah.
Again, it's so hard with our back line. I didn't even realize
Yeah.
like how good they were until I mean, I see them doing a lot of scrimmages during practices and stuff like that, but I've never seen the full formation of them.
Yeah.
At least the 4 of them in the back.
they definitely have like a chemistry with
They
each
do.
other, and they can like communicate with each other very well.
Mhm. What would you say the importance of having chemistry off the field as well as on the field? Do you think that's something that's
I
key
definitely
in order?
think. Yeah, I definitely think
successful
that's
team?
very important because every player has their own kind of strategy and way of doing things in the
Right.
game, and so if you connect off the field, that definitely correlates with how you connect on the field
Mhm.
regarding your strategy and how you want to keep the ball, how you want to attack,
Right.
all your different strategies for how you want to take the game on.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you think that like builds more trust within the boys?
For sure.
Like you have you feel like they're more reliable because you know the person and you know like they're gonna
Right.
commit and you know that they're gonna put 100% into this.
Yeah, personally, on the women's soccer team, I feel that it's very important to have 2 center backs that I know very well.
Mhm.
Sophie Rossier and who else is playing center back?
I believe one of our seniors left, so she's not playing center back. I'm not.
Yeah, but Sophia Rossier specifically, I'm very connected with her, and that definitely helps me when it comes to telling her to move, get wide, go forward,
Right.
because I have that connection with her off the field, so it's very easy to
Right.
communicate with her, and I almost don't have to tell her where to move because we
Right.
kind of have that instant connection.
It's like a
I can
brain
just-
wave.
Yeah, it's just like, all right, go there.
Right.
So, but I don't have to say it. So,
Mhm.
yeah,
That's
definitely very
that's
important.
awesome. I love that. You can definitely see. I don't know if they have that connection with the goalkeepers. I know Costa is kind of the comedic relief.
That's a good thing. I feel like
Yeah.
that's a goalie. Like, that's what it should be. you
Right.
know?
But I was talking to these boys. Some of these boys are some of my best friends, and so I hear a lot of like what's going on with them, and I know that they even said that they think they're like this is like the tightest they've been in a really long time. Like out of any other sports, I've never seen a boys team so close with each other. I mean,
That's
they
awesome.
all mess around with each other at practice, and they're laughing and they're telling
Yeah.
jokes, and their group chats. I can hear them laughing about it in class, and I hear everything that goes on with them, and it just sounds like they have a great group of kids.
Yeah.
Like-
That's really important to
Right.
have fun while you're playing the
Yeah.
sport that you play, because at times you do need to be serious, but it's really
Right.
important to be able to laugh with each other and
Mhm.
joke around and have fun, because that's the most important thing for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we've about a minute and 20 seconds left till the next half. I'm pretty excited. I'm wondering if Coach is going to switch up the lineup. Maybe we'll see something different from Christian. I know that their boys are kind of just trying to hydrate, do some stretching, make sure no one gets hurt.
That would be really hard to have no rest, have no
Right.
subs, yeah.
Right. And it is the beginning of the season, so we don't know how conditioned they are. I know our boys are getting a little tired because they haven't done a lot of conditioning, but I know that they've done a lot of scrimmages, which is good. So
Yeah.
They're-
Well, it's good
they're
they
used
have
to
a lot of bodies. They have a
Yeah.
lot of people to sub in, so
Right.
they get those breaks.
Just that halftime segment was in the show. Like dialogue, talk through, mention the time. Okay. See the time. So you just know how much time is left. No idea what you gave them. Yeah, and then dance with big ones. I just like write the big moments and talk.
I'll like look and be like, okay, so we don't both see the guys now. Good. Awesome.
It's like it's a different place.
All right, and we're back. 30 minutes on the clock. So it was 30-minute halves. Why did I think it was
Right.
45?
I don't know. Is it the same for ours? Is it 30-minute halves for us too?
I guess so. Huh.
Interesting.
I always thought it was 45.
Feels kind of short, yeah.
It does, yeah. I know
Mm.
club is what, 45 minutes?
Yeah,
So
45. That's
that's
crazy.
good. So not as much running.
Right.
And kickoff for Santa Fe. As we were talking about before, during halftime, switching up the lineup, I don't see anything different.
Me neither. It looks all the same.
Yep. I mean, it's good. I mean, I know the coach, like, you know, he feels strong in the people that he put on the field, so probably just wants to play them out and just
Right.
see how they do the rest of the time.
Yeah, it's good to solidify the starting group, especially if you
Right.
plan on having them play a lot
Mm-hmm.
in other games in the season.
Right. What I love seeing here is their just ability to continuously pass the ball and get it to feet every single time.
Right. Yeah, it's really good to try and tire out the other team as much as you
Mhm.
can. Oh, Sue almost gets another shot there. Looks like we've had the same thing happen over and over. A lot of opportunities there.
Yeah, Mackay just keeps sending in a consistent ball
Perfectly
over the top of
placed.
their heads, which it doesn't seem like they're, you know, adapting to.
Right. Yeah,
Um,
they need to be a little more maybe expectant of that.
Right. I wonder if that's something that their coach
Gonna
talked
work
about.
on.
Yeah. Shot by Isaac Harrell, blocked.
Looks like it'll be a corner.
That's our, what, second corner? Luke Soha took the first one, right?
I think so, yeah.
Who's taking this one? Number
17.
17. Bradley Ganeri.
Bradley.
I haven't heard a lot about Bradley, actually.
I've been watching him. He looks like he's a pretty good player.
Good. Ball sent in towards the top of the 6.
Back in.
No one could get a foot on it. Sue's got the ball. Tried to kick it in. Unfortunately, there was a nice wall of Christian
Volley
people.
by number 22. Luke Syme.
Syme. We were talking about him earlier.
That was a good first time volley there.
That was. There's a little bit of a. There's a lot of people in the box at one time.
Yes,
so I can,
yes.
It's definitely one of the hardest times to get that ball in, but
Right.
we almost got it there.
Oh, got the ball off the goal kick. Oh,
Isaac Harrell sends it across the box. Brady Small tries to run in there. Unfortunately, it's not knocked back out by number 7.
looks like we still have possession though.
Oh. Ball sent in by Isaac Harrell. Sent it across the box, and everyone missed it.
Looks like Karst got one right in the face.
Ouch. Let's hope he's okay. He's walking it off a little bit. Luke Syme has the ball, pass it back to Makai Bruce. He's taking his space, tries to pass it to Jacob Sue. Didn't get it through. Kind of tried to force it just a little bit.
Luke to get it back there. Number 8 has the ball.
Riley's number 8's got the ball at the top of the box.
Brady with the ball up front. Oh. Shot goes
Ball's
just
still
wide.
in. I thought that went out.
It looked like, yeah, it looked like it hit the little wheel on the goal.
Yeah.
Weird.
Guess not. It was a good try by Brady Small, actually.
Yeah.
I'd say
It didn't look like the goalie was gonna get there if it was
No.
on frame.
I feel like that's always like the worst thing for a goalie is getting scored on near post.
Right.
Like you're like,
That's
I
what
don't
you're
know.
supposed to cover.
yeah, that's the one thing they tell you to cover.
for sure.
Jacob Sue gets the ball. Tries to run in towards the goalie near the penalty box, but it gets a few steps ahead of him. Ball's in possession of Christian. 7 passes it to 9. I can't see that far. I hope that's number 9. But Santa Fe, every single time, just gets it back. Makai Bruce, center back, is
What a
running
ball
up the
through.
field. Brady Small gets the ball, passes it back to number 8. Sue looking for a flick. If only Brady got there. Makai Bruce
That would've
made that
been
run
perfect.
all the way up the field. That was a great run. That just goes to show how amazing of a player Makai Bruce is. He's clearly well seasoned. He's conditioned enough so he can run up and down the field if he needs to. He's making those runs for his players.
Right. I would love to see him play up front and see how long it takes for him to score one.
I would say not very long, to be honest. I would give him like 2 minutes maybe.
Right.
Right.
Dribble through 3 players on his own.
Exactly. Would you say the center backs on like your club teams, how is their footwork? Do you feel like they
I feel like
are skilled in that area, or are they more of like a pass it up kind of player? Or?
yeah, I feel like each player's individual. Like there are a couple players who definitely have the footwork to drive 1v1 on their own and take space better, but there are some players who are better at playing the long ball over to the forwards and just keeping possession. So I feel like that's very much an individual thing.
Okay.
For sure.
I almost said intercepted. That's not the right sport. I guess you could use intercepted in this context.
You're talking about football?
I am talking about football, but
I mean football and football.
that's true. Just different languages. Look at us.
Football and football.
We are so gotta add that little accent in there, you know? Football.
Can you tell I'm American?
Can you tell I'm American? I'm gonna quote you on that. Stop. Can you hear us?
No, not now.
Okay.
I'm on the delay, so I can hear you now.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm gonna cry. That was I can't wait.
Had another great opportunity.
Oh, wait, no, I could hear you.
I'm not. It's not funny. I'm not laughing. Alright guys, we're back. We had a little bit of a moment there.
Yeah.
We kind of just think we're the funniest people alive, to be honest. It's hard. It's a hard life to be this funny.
Yeah.
We are back.
It's a lot to carry.
Don't worry. I know you guys were worried, but we are here.
I'm okay.
I'm not, but I'll get there.
Jacob Sue wins it. Oh, almost.
I was worried for a second. I forgot that we switched sides.
Yeah. Wow, Max is really good at dribbling.
He is. He uses every single inch, like, of his legs just to extend himself to get that ball. He's a long-legged boy.
For sure.
I know that sounds like such a weird thing to say, but it's true. I mean, you have tall people who don't, use their whole body in order to get to that ball.
Right.
Sue at...
Oh, just over.
That is the wrong kind of football there.
In the other kind of football, that would have been 3 points.
Yeah.
But, the goal's down there. It's okay, though.
It's a sub for Brady Small. That has to be hard for him. He's definitely out of shape. I know he's been kind of just lifting very consistently this past couple months, probably since summer. So, woo! Ow. Looks like he landed right on his tailbone. That is not a good feeling. Have you done that before?
I don't think I have.
Okay, worst feeling ever, breaking your tailbone.
Really?
Yeah, you can't sit down.
Oh, man.
It's hard to walk. You have to sit in those little donut pillow things. It's terrible.
That
Not that I've ever
sound
done
fun.
that, but
Oh, okay.
yeah.
That's why you're so knowledgeable about that.
Yeah, I
Right.
just know all. I am
All-knowing.
all knowing.
Leslie. Like in Bible.
That's part 2 of us thinking we're the funniest people ever. Sorry about that. Oh, it's a PK. Look at this. Jacob Sue taking a PK. I didn't even see. Oh, that
Who
was
got
from
fouled? Oh, from the falling.
the fall.
Yeah.
Was that Granieri?
I think so. I
Okay.
think so. Jacob Sue taking it.
Where do you think he's going with this?
I want to say he's gonna go high because of his previous kicks. I want to say upper right.
Okay.
What about you?
I don't know. I think he's going to play it safe, and I think he's going to go across his body.
Ooh, there you go.
Yep.
Oh, look at that celebration. Looks like that's the Cristiano Ronaldo, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
Celebration. Represent. There you go. That was a great shot. Goalie had no chance there.
Yeah. Yeah, that was very well placed. It had good power behind it.
Right. It looked like it went in the side net.
It did. This goalie seems a little frustrated. That's always so hard. I know I hate penalties so much.
Right.
It's such a mind game, to be honest.
For sure. For sure.
Like, that field player, whoever's taking that shot, can so easily just get into your mental when they're standing up there even for a second. Uh-oh, we got to run and...
Max wins it back.
That's good. 15 has the ball. Pass it back to number 11, I think. Soha heads it towards Mackay. Max is keeping in. Great ball down the line. Let's see if Isaac can get that back. Great tackle by Henry. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Henry, I don't know.
Max?
Mas? I don't know. We'll figure it out later. But he's been a consistent player. I don't know anything about him, to be honest. He looks a bit smaller, so I'm guessing sophomore, freshman, maybe. I don't know his last name, so no previous sibling that I know of, but
Yeah.
he's been a solid player so far.
For sure.
I'm sitting in an awkward spot. This is not the best. I should have moved our chairs because I can't. I'm being blocked by this nice little window ceiling thing. I can only see half the field. Oops.
Kars with the tackle. Oh,
Oh, recovered by Christian player. There's a shot. Blocked.
ooh.
I'm sure that got their heart racing a little bit. I know that got mine.
Yeah. I think that's their first actual shot.
Actual shot, yeah. Yeah, thank goodness we have that solid back line to
Yeah.
help.
I would not want to try and get through them.
No. I don't have a lot of confidence in myself to do that, to be honest.
Me neither. That's why I'm a defender.
This is why I stand in goal.
Yeah.
We have a sub. Max to Pfeiffer. Subbing in Connor Leonard.
Mackay clears it away.
No, they're getting on our half a little bit more.
Yeah.
It's getting a little nerve-wracking over here. Sue's got the ball. Looks like a 3v1 up here.
Yeah, that's
Leave
really
it to
good that he kept that.
Leave it to Sue.
Seriously.
Still in Santa Fe's possession. Pass to Henry again. Christian recovers it. And we are just so good at reading each of their passes. Ball to Demille.
Oh, great opportunity here.
Goalie doesn't even seem like he's getting ready to make a save.
Right.
He's kind of just standing up.
He made it work, though. I mean,
He did. He made
what
that
can you
save.
say? Yeah.
I'm just curious what his background is, because I don't think it's goalie, to be honest. Oh, that should be a foul. I would give that kid a card for a high kick.
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of high kicks in men's soccer. Is that just me?
I don't
or
think so either.
now
I
that
wonder if that's just
now
not
that I think about it.
right.
Maybe it's like they're not as flexible. And
That's
like,
what I was thinking.
Yeah, their legs aren't going up as high as.
Maybe they just don't think to do that. Maybe use their head instead. I'm
Okay.
not sure.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll talk and we'll figure this out and let you guys know. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I know you.
We'll
were
get back to you on
wondering.
that. So interesting.
Ball to Bradley. He's kind of just juking out on Christian's players. They play it back just to reorganize.
Yeah, it's really good when they play it back to one of our center backs. Just let us
Mhm.
open up again.
We kind of make our formation again, so we can kind of reorganize stuff like that. Who is our sub in the back on the right side? Is that fifth? Oh, that was Connor. That's who I was talking about. So we had two subs just a second ago. Looks like Jamil's back in and Connor Leonard. Yes. Was a throw in for Christian. Is Jamil wearing goggles?
I think so. I was just wondering.
Henry tries to take the ball up.
Sue wins it back.
Go Sue.
Nice. What a ball.
Great ball. Jamil tries to go in. That's a corner for Santa Fe. Who will be taking this? It's Bradley once again.
Corners are such great opportunities to score. I feel like
They
that's one of the scariest things for a goalie to deal with.
Do you feel like that's for you? That would be one of your scariest?
I think so. I think because you never know what can happen. I mean, it's a big mess in the box, and if I don't get there first, then, it's in the middle of the box. Anything can happen.
Right.
All it takes is one kick,
Right. That's where that trust comes in for your team, that chemistry. You have to trust that your player is going to, get the ball up.
Right.
So it looks like the ball was played in. No one got to it.
Sue wins it back again. Again.
Sue just seems to be a pourhouse. He's using
Seriously.
his body very well to get through those players and just, use use himself as a human wall, basically.
Right.
To, push through. Looks like we have a big gap in the middle. There we go. Henry comes back up. Almost gets there. Christian has the ball. Kai going to cover Luke. And that looks like corner? Corner for Christian.
In their first corner. Oh no, it's a throw in.
Oh, it is.
Oh, just kidding. Sorry, it's a corner.
It's again a weird angle where you can't really see much. Number 17 is taking this corner.
Oh, looks like it's an in swinger. Headed out by Kars.
He's got a good lateral. Like he jumped. Woo!
Oh, what a save by Costa.
That was good.
Floated in. That could have easily gone in if he
Yeah.
wasn't watching.
I feel like that's a big, like, probably one of my big fears is like going up for a ball and you don't really see a lot of the things
Yeah.
around you.
Or if the
Someone
sun's
can,
in your eyes or
exactly.
something like
There's
that.
so many different factors that
For
goes
sure.
in for when someone floats a ball in.
Yeah.
Someone can hit you. You can get your feet knocked out from underneath you.
You could like stumble a little on the grass.
You can come
yeah.
back down and hurt your ankle. There's just so many different factors that play into
Right.
this. It's, again, I would definitely say that's one of my biggest fears, but Costa really handled that situation well for someone who, doesn't play soccer very often.
Right.
There'll be offsides on Sue, I'm guessing.
Yeah. It was
As
a
the-
really
as-
good ball
yeah.
over. Yeah.
Who played that ball over? Was
I
that?
think it was Kars again.
Okay.
Yeah, that seems to be something that has been working really well for us, playing
Right.
the ball over and kind of racing for it.
I feel like our boys have noticed that their players aren't, adapting to those balls over their head like I was talking
Yeah.
about before. And so you might as well just keep doing it over and over. If
Right.
if they haven't, set up
Change their formation.
exactly.
Or drop back a little more.
Exactly.
Right.
Or even step up more, because obviously we're not really paying attention to some of those offsides.
Right.
Seeing where their back line is. So them stepping up just a little bit more can catch our players off sides, and
Yeah.
that would save them a little bit more running as well. And Sue's just staying as high as possible. Luke so high, you see the wheels on that kid?
Oh. Wow, that really looked like a foul.
There was no ball in sight either, so
Yeah. He kind of got chipped up out of nowhere. I don't know how that wasn't
maybe
a
their
foul.
feet got kind of...
Yeah.
That was a great run by Luke Soha, number 21. He definitely could have gotten there if number 5 on Christian's team hadn't.
Yeah. He looks a little frustrated he didn't get that call.
Yeah. I would be frustrated too. I
Same.
definitely thought I was going to hear a whistle after that.
Yeah.
Ball's out again on the sideline. Christian throw in. Senfei recovers it. Kai gets the ball, dribbles up the field, takes his space, passes it to Luke Soha. Looking for a pass. I'm sure he's just going to go back. Switch the field a little bit. Once more, you got Bradley Ganeri, who's open.
Something I'm noticing that the center backs are doing really well is drawing the defender in early and then
Right.
playing it out wide.
Yep.
Creating more space for those out wide.
Yeah, that's another bonus of having, like, seasoned players who, experience high competition on a daily basis. They're able to adapt and they're able to read each situation with each team. And so they know that once they're drawing those players in, that eliminates them completely. And so
Right.
their players on the outside are able to just, go as wide as possible, go up the field, and they can just launch that ball.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so, yeah.
It's really good that that we have these leaders on our team who can kind of help coach other players as well, and
Right.
especially as seniors. Yeah.
Mhm. Bradley Guarnieri loses the ball at the 50. Looks like Henry is making a run, passes it to Bradley again. Nice little heel pass, or attempt to Sue.
Henry's, wow.
That slide. Look clean.
Yeah.
I can't see anything. There we go. Santa Fe still has the ball.
Shot by Guarnieri. Lots of subs going in. Looks like we got a lot of new players out there now. Oh, great ball in. Almost an opportunity there. One back by Mass. I hope I'm saying that right. Looks like it's a goal kick for Christian again. Oh, a great opportunity there. Almost got that one. Max just helping us keep possession.
It's getting a little chilly out here.
It is. It was sunny for a while and got cold again.
Clouds set in. Great ball. Christian Chrome making a big run.
Oh, wait.
Offsides?
That's interesting. I thought the defender of Christian passed the ball back to the goalie, and then the goalie picked it up, and I don't know if that's allowed.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it looks like they're giving them the kick.
Wouldn't that be a PK normally if it's inside the box?
I think it's an indirect.
Okay.
So it's
Okay.
I think they can't shoot it straight on, but they have to play it to someone else, or
Gotcha,
at least have
gotcha.
someone else touch the ball, and then yeah, don't see that very often.
You
though.
don't, no.
Yeah, it's at this time in the game when not having subs really starts to show.
Yeah. Yeah, we got less than 2 minutes left. Shot
Almost
and
in.
just missed.
Who shot that? Was that Henry again?
It was Henry again, number 8.
He's a good player, yeah.
He's a great player. A sophomore, freshman, I don't even know. They don't have the roster up on talent yet, but we'll definitely be seeing more of him this season.
For sure.
That was a great first time ball, to be honest. Like, he had a lot of people in front of him. I mean, for a younger player, it has to be kind of intimidating playing with these older boys.
Right.
Goalie's out of.
Ball bouncing around in the box. Oh, picked up by Christian.
So we're at 3-0. Still less than 2 minutes left. It looks like Santa Fe's got this in the bag. I mean, it's great first game, having a shutout.
Yeah,
it
and-
brings up your confidence a little bit.
Right.
And it just, you can just really see the kind of skill that we're going to be bringing this year.
Yeah.
Which
Even-
I'm really excited for. I hope we get to
sure.
do another home game like this. And just seeing how each game they're improving.
Yeah, even with all the subs that they've made, they still look very solid.
They do, yes. I mean, they have a lot of players in right now. Like Ethan Anderson, number 10, who's a senior. He does not play soccer whatsoever.
Really?
He does not. No, he's one of, like I was saying before, a lot of seniors joined, just to have fun with
Right.
it, stuff like that, like Jameel, Costa, Bish. But Ethan is one of the guys who joined just for the fun of it because some of his best friends are playing.
Wow.
And I'm hoping, it's going to be funny watching them condition during practice, but
Right.
I'm hoping he, learns a little bit while
Yeah.
doing this too. And that's game. That was a great game. It went by pretty fast.
That was.
We saw a lot of new faces out here, a lot of new players, because we lost a good amount last year. But again, I'm excited to see what this team brings to
Right.
the season.
I think something that stood out was their defensive line. They look
Mhm.
very connected,
Yes.
have a lot of chemistry.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like there was no holes
Right.
back there.
Right.
Didn't look like the other team had a lot of opportunities to shoot, and
Yeah. I agree. Thank you for Christian for coming out here. I'm sure that can't be fun playing with 11 players and then having a bunch of teenage boys yell at you from the sidelines.
Right.
But again, thank you to them. Thank you to their coaches, all the players, all the refs. We will be following up with the boys teams. Their next game should be coming up. I think they won on Saturday on the 4th. It's an away game. They've won then. I'm not sure when their next home game is, but if you check on the talent app for parents, students, whoever you're watching, come out and support your boys. Everyone needs some cheerleaders
Right.
on the sideline.
that definitely changes things.
It does.
when you have an audience.
So thank you to all of SFCTV came out to help. We had some new people out here just trying out some new people in new positions. Thank you to Emma.
Thank you.
I hope you had fun.
I
know it's
did.
kind of a little uncomfortable coming up here, a new space, new people, but trying something out. But I hope you had fun. We definitely liked having you on air. This has been Wesley Addicts. I have my beautiful TriCaster, CJ. I got Bryn as producer, Kai on live text. I had Allie on camera. Who else was on camera? We had Harlan on camera and Little E, also known as Jacob. But thank you guys, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your night.